wrapping up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number 1 might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. On the wing, James. Lets it go with the 3. And he gets it to go. James has got 46 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Teague for 3. Count the bucket. Teague's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
Stolen away. Here's James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Horford.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
That free throw, no good. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 3. Teague kicks to Korver. From outside the arc. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Korver's got 7 points here in this quarter. James with it. Picked up by Teague. LeBron kicks to Love. Back to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Critical for him to knock down those free throws, guys. They had to come away with the lead on that trip.
Teague kicks to Korver. The tray. They get it again. Millsap misses. The Cavaliers shoot really well. 54% from the floor. Smith. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
The Hawks have to improve their approach against Smith.
9 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Doubled by Smith. Teague, the pass to Korver. Shoots it up. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And stolen by Love. Here's Dellavedova. That's in there. Love with the assist. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. They get it back. The dish to Carroll. Here's Korver for 3. Carroll kicks to Korver. He feeds it to Teague. A 3-pointer off the mark. So it's the Cavaliers now. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he would have liked, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Atlanta on D. They trail by 7.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well done at the free throw line. I'll tell you what, that will make things a lot easier on them if they can continue to convert.
Dishes it to Korver. Good! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3. Here's Love from the arc. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here comes Teague. The feed to Korver. He nails it. And it's out up. Korver's got 35. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Here's LeBron. It's good!
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. Guys, what's your take?
They actually could shoot a 3 here and go for the win, but I'd expect them to try to send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a shot off inside.
The three from Korver. Count it!
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Korver. It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Smith is out there with Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Mozgov in the center position.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
Here's Ariza, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. That's good.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, That's what you call early offense.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. On the basket by Jones.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Here's Dellavedova. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And here's James outside. And he gets it to go. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Ariza has the open look. That doesn't go either for Ariza.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Smith, no luck.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
James Harden.
And that one's good. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
Back to Jones. Off with the layup.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Love dishes to Mozgov. Another shot. Blocked. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Good.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
Good. LeBron's got 5.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Jones, no luck.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. Well, LeBron said last season that he just couldn't see leaving the Heat. But I guess he came around the championship foundation in Miami, but some cracks started to show, and now he's back in Cleveland.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Jones. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. And for LeBron, Clark, do you think from a competitive standpoint it might have made sense for him to leave Miami?
I don't know if it was driven by competitive reasons, quite honestly. I mean, with the new luxury tax, it had gotten harder for the Heat to add talent to that superstar core. You know, on the Cavs side, LeBron can command the max and play with some younger up-and-coming players who are a relative bargain on their rookie contracts, but I think it went deeper than that. I think it really was about this, the pull of Northeastern Ohio being stronger than any other consideration for him and his family.
And Brewer kicks to Smith. Excellent D that time from Jones.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities. Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul-prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues to grow.